Hey Rams, welcome to this week's K-Ram. This is Liam Gates.
And I'm Sage Codmeyer. This week we continue the final few episodes of K-Ram, and all our anchors are seniors.
Congrats to IHS Journalism for the performance at Nationals. Many of our Kram and yearbook students came home with top honors after competing with over 3,500 journalism students from across 33 states and even 3 countries.
K-Ram came home with a 5th place finish in Best of Show in the nation. Congrats to all of our journalism students.
This week is a busy one with prom on Saturday.
Take a look at this humorous PSA on prom etiquette as we get ready for the event.
Rampart's prom is this Saturday. So, as a reminder, Kram decided to show the do's and don'ts of attending the dance. Do buy your tickets ASAP as prices increase the longer you wait. Don't forget to turn in completed guest forms to Miss Bailey by tomorrow, the 28th, before 2 p.m. Do remember to bring your student ID to the dance. Don't forget to follow the school rules regarding dress code and conduct. Do dance appropriately. Don't leave the dance if you intend to come back in, as students may only enter once. And finally, do have fun.
See everyone at the Flying W Ranch on Saturday. Let's stay safe and have fun. Don't forget, the after prom event is at the summit right after the dance, with tons of activities and prizes for attendees.
As the year draws to a close, many of our performance and sports seasons are wrapping up as well.
The Winter Percussion program at Rampart recently finished their season at state on the 15th and won 4th in the class with a score of 82.675.
The group is a joint effort between Rampart and Air Academy, and they have really gelled as a performance group.
Many people know Rampart's marching band, but Winter Percussion is often overlooked. It is a second band season for those in the percussion section or anyone interested in percussion. Kram asked some of the members why they decided to join.
I joined Winter Percussion because I really enjoyed the marching band season and I wanted to do an extension of it, and my friends back in the day when I was in 8th grade, they convinced me to join Winter Percussion. I got hooked and I've been here ever since.
I decided to join Winter Percussion because I had a lot of fun in the marching band season, and I saw the Winter Percussion show last year and I thought it'd be a cool thing to try.
While the season came to an end last week, we interviewed the members shortly before to ask how it was going.
Season's been going really well, actually. From the very beginning of where we started to where we are now has been this kind of super exponential growth. Beginning of the season, it was kind of rough at first, honestly, getting the Rampart kids and some of the Air Academy kids together, blending those two styles of groups to where they are now, which is one single homogenous group.
It's been going really well. I think the ensemble has been very successful and we've grown a lot.
The season has actually been going really good. We are currently in contention for a 3rd place finish in our class. We're improving at every competition, which is always a good sign to see, and we are working hard and we're having fun.
My favorite part about Winter Percussion is just seeing the kids' growth throughout the season, seeing them become better musicians, better people.
The bonds that we form between each other, because we all work so hard and we pour so much effort into our show. And also the competitions are really fun. I really like performing.
My favorite part about Winter Percussion is definitely the people, and it's just a great time getting to hang out with good people and play some cool music.
Seeing the change happen from some of these kids coming in and being a little bit more in their shell versus coming out of it and starting to perform a whole lot more and being able to captivate an audience, being able to be true musicians versus just people hitting weird drums in a gym.
Winter Percussion goes on every year here at Rampart, and the band has improved much since the last season.
Last year our show was really different. It was just a different vibe, a different type of show, and this year we're taking it in a different direction, and we've got more props, and we've got more interactions between the front ensemble and the battery.
I think that the student buy-in is maybe a little bit more this year. We've had literally zero drama, which has been great. Everybody gets along, everybody loves each other, and we're just having a great time making music together.
Overall, the season was a success. We wish you the best of luck for next year. This has been Fiona Bachta reporting for Kram.
Congrats on an awesome season.
Girls tennis is getting close to finishing their season as well.
The spring weather has made the season interesting, but the team is hard at work getting ready for their regionals anyway.
As the school year starts to wrap up, the girls' tennis season is in full swing.
Kram decided to talk to some of the members of the team to see why they joined and how the season is going.
I've always played tennis. I love the sport. I think it's super fun. It's a great way to get out there, get exercise, but also be on a team and get to interact with your friends.
I decided to try out for tennis because I've been playing for a while now and I played on the team last year.
It's good so far. I'm 3-2 right now. The rest of our team, we're working well together. We're competitive and getting some wins, so it's good.
We had a couple switch-ups that have sort of disrupted our whole team, and we've had to adapt to that.
We've had some changes in our lineup, and one of the things I really appreciate about the team and the girls on the team is their flexibility. But we've got some new tennis players, some freshmen that are on the varsity team, and our 1, 2, and 3 singles are doing really well this year.
There have been many changes to the team, and it's dynamic this year.
We got a new coach last year. Now that she's the same this year, we're getting more used to that type of coaching. We're working better together. I think that we're much more competitive and focused this year.
Well, this is my second year as varsity coach. So last year it was more about getting to know the girls that were on varsity and helping to build their skills. And this year we're really honing individual skills. Okay, so we're working harder on developing all those things that make a good tennis player. I really think that this group, they're all really great friends.
The tennis team has changed a lot this year, especially with the addition of Alexandra Ross, the freshman who holds the #1 singles spot.
You're playing against the best from each team. It's kind of nerve-wracking because I've never done this before. I feel that pressure to win and stuff, and it's just a new experience altogether.
Alexandra has made a huge impact on her teammates and the people around her.
Freshmen usually are never our #1. It's a pretty big accomplishment to be the top on varsity as a freshman, and I think she 100% deserves the spot. I've played with Alex for up to 6 years now in club, so we both know each other's play style pretty well, and she's always been such a good player and worked really hard. And
she's just been very nice and bubbly, and because our singles 1 step down, she's had to step up to that position, and she's been doing really well in that spot so far. She can always get the ball back to you no matter how hard you hit it to her.
She loves the sport, and I think that just definitely rubs off on the rest of the team, that real enthusiasm. So she can challenge the #2 and #3 players.
Congratulations on the great season, Rams, and good luck next year. This has been McKenna Blatnick reporting for Kram.
Thanks to Alexandra Ross and the rest of the team for telling us about their season.
In our student profile series, Kram is going in depth on a group of students that love playing role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons.
Let's roll for initiative and see what these students are up to.
One of the many clubs here at Rampart is the Dungeons & Dragons Club. Every Thursday, the members meet and enjoy adventures in their favorite role-playing game.
Well, I actually started the D&D club a few years ago. Actually, a few students came to me and said that they would like to do this. I've actually never played it before at that point. I started chaperoning it, and I started playing the game with them also.
D&D was something I was in my previous school, and I realized I kind of like the people I associate with D&D club.
You go in, you sit down, join your DM, you get your character sheet, then you begin playing, which can entail various adventures.
The people in it are really cool. Everyone's really fun, everyone's really positive. All of them generally work together really well. I can't think of a time where a session went poorly or it wasn't fun.
It's a group of individuals that all have different ways of thinking about situations, and the stories that we put their characters in allow them to demonstrate that alternate way of thinking.
You can tell where the more serious players are. They're the ones who are very serious, very lore heavy, they like what they do. And then you have our side, which is a little more rambunctious, and I kind of like seeing those two different types of play at the same time.
While most members simply play the game with others, a few have taken their hobby a step further and become dungeon masters. These members help control the game and guide the story.
So becoming a DM, I think everyone thinks it's this really hard thing that you have to do something for. It's not the easiest thing. You do have the most important and most crucial role of the entire game. So you want to make sure that you have the time and patience.
I get to make up the story. I get to direct the characters where I want them to go and have them work through the situations, the plot that I have created.
I would 100% recommend that others join. We have tons of people there who are very experienced at D&D, but just as many who are just getting started.
Usually we meet Thursdays after school for about an hour and a half, 3 to 4:30.
I would recommend those individuals that like storytelling and like playing characters and using their imagination in creative ways to join a club like D&D.
So I think it's a place for anyone who wants to give it a try. It's cool stuff, and we encourage everyone to come out.
It's just a good place to start hanging out with people who will accept you pretty much how you are.
If you already enjoy playing D&D or want to get started, consider joining the club in room 404 on Thursdays. This has been Gavin Carter signing off for KRAM.
Talk to Mr. Brown, Mr. Mooring, or Mr. G to find out more about the weekly club meetings.
That's all for this week, Rams. Don't forget to buy your yearbook as we approach the final weeks of school.
This has been Payson Shepherd. It's been awesome bringing you the news.
And I'm Kalani Cruz, signing off for KRAM for the last time. See you at graduation.
Like and subscribe.
The year draws were closed.
Who are closed?
What are closed?
I'm sorry. It's so awkward. That is a cackle. Oh my god. I like that laugh.